Is this working? I want to see if I can get the game capture. To just capture. Let's see. Is it this one? Check. What just happened? Did it crash? The game probably just crashed. Why? I don't know. It's just stupid that way. Let's try one more time, and if it doesn't work, oh well. Okay. Oh, it's working. Okay, good. Oh, at least it should be working. I don't know if it is. No, it's not working. Great. Finally, we'll kill this in the window. There you go. Gotta accept this. I have to make a login for this. Please don't tell me I have to log in for all this. All I hope is it's not like... What was that other one? Verdun? Because Verdun was, no offense, stupid in the sense that it wasn't a game. It was a... I mean, it was a game! But what I mean by that is it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Which was... I thought I could play like a shooter. No. It was... No, what I should have waited. Oh, well, I guess it's not going to work. Okay, so... Guess not. Let's... Paused. What is it, downloading or is it fading? I don't know. Let's try it one more time. It was where you play. You're the general. You make your plan and then you just watch it all play out forward, which is okay, but not what I thought it was. Not what I thought it was. So. So. Come on, running? But where? Yeah, it's running? Where? Tell me. Okay, can you run? No data. There. I'm trying to get this damn thing to work. I don't think this game's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think so. Nah, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, so I gotta change the name of this. Why? It's so dumb. I'm watching Scott DeWaz video, and he's talking about the best-selling video game console of all time, right? And he goes, I know that the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color are two separate systems, or not the same system, or two separate systems. But I mean, Nintendo lumps them together, and I'm like, why though? Why Nintendo are you lumping anything together? Stop. Don't lump it together, please. Don't. That's stupid. I don't know what to play. I want to play a game, but I don't know what to play. What was it called? It's in my library. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, this one. No. Yeah, there. Fine. Maybe I'll try this one then. Change the name. I don't know. For this stream, because this doesn't want to work. I'll just wait and see. Downloads. Go to download and see how long it's going to take. No, it's updating something. Dang it. Stop the update. Stop the update. I don't care. Yes, I want this to work right now. I'll update it later. So. I will update it later. So, yeah. But they're not the same system. I hate when Nintendo does that. Why is Nintendo doing that? It's not a 2.5. No, because that's my thing. If it doesn't take the same games and make them slightly better, then it's a new system. And they're better, and it has its own games, then it's a new system. Like, of course it's a new system. It had Game Boy Color games. It had exclusive Game Boy Color games. And those aren't just colored Game Boy games, they were exclusive Game Boy Color games. So I'm always like, but that's... So then wouldn't that be a new system? Or a separate system? I don't know, I don't get it. I think Nintendo just does the thing where, like, a lot of people do, where it's like, well, it had all these features, it did all these things with the Game Boy, so it's basically just a Game Boy. It's like with color. It's like, oh, I did all these things, took a Game Boy game, gave a color, or whatever, and you can play Game Boy games, like this, that, and the other thing. It's just a Game Boy. It's like, it's not a Game Boy. It's a Game Boy Color. It's a difference. No? Basically, am I wrong? I'm so confused, right? So, anyway, what do I care anymore? What do I care? I just think that's so annoying. Like, very annoying about that thing. Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know if I want to. Let me see. No. I don't know what to play because it's all, no offense, crap. Not that it's horrible, but come on. I don't particularly like any of these games particularly. I mean, okay, Yuka's Island Express is actually pretty good. Fortnite, for what it is, it's okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't love it. I can't get Trackmania to work at all. Railway Empire was actually really good. I actually really like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I do. Then Auto Chess was, I couldn't get Troy, a Total War Saga Troy to work. Troy Story, is that what it's called? Troy Story? Dang it. Bus Simulator was just a Bus Simulator editor. A Plague Tale. I haven't played any of these. These all look not good. Not that they're bad, but they just look not good. I don't know if they just don't look very good. Let's see if I can get this game to work. You know what? I will play it. Why not? Let's see if I can get it to work. Save. So. Yeah. I just hate how Nintendo does that. Why? They're clearly two separate systems. Oh, but it's like a 2.5. No, it's not a 0.5. Stop it. It's not a 0.5. It's not a Game Boy 0.5. It's not the 0.5s are the ones like the Xbox. No, I was gonna say Xbox Series X. No, I was gonna say Xbox. No, what was the one that they put out? The X series? No, Xbox X? No, Xbox One X? Yeah, the One X. And it's not even because... Well, kind of, actually, It wasn't really because it was better. It was just that they considered it like a 2.5. Like, because they were like, it's not... I guess they have like a minimum before they can say it's new. and different. Like, oh, it's better. It's just kind of, it's not that much at the point yet. I don't know how to say that. But it's the Xbox, sorry, it's the PlayStation PS4 Pro. That's an actual 0.5. Or the NES, no, I'm just going to say no. I was going to say the NES top loader. It's not. That's the same game. It's the same exact thing, so. No. That's the same. That's just a redesign of the same thing. Okay. This is not. I don't think. Oh. So. I'm not saying that's horrible, but Nintendo, stop considering the same thing. Stop considering the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color the same system, or in the same like thing, or like the Game Boy Color a 0.5 or whatever. It's like, no, stop. It's dumb. Please, it's dumb. At least that's my opinion on the matter. You may think otherwise, but you know. So. So yeah. Oh man, I like it. Well. Oh, glad I can do that right. Come on. Okay. I mean, it's true. You get that. Yeah. Because he's talking about the 3D, the new 3DS and the new 3DS software, and there were like 5 exclusive games that like took advantage of anything on the like the better hardware and said, yeah, well, you could technically play it on the. You could, in theory, play it on the 3DS, but it wouldn't run at all. So, anyway. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yippity. It's almost done. Downloading, so. Come on. Load, you stupid. Load, stupid. This is dumb. I don't like how this takes forever to do it. Come on.
Right. I know that.
Cool. So yeah. Everybody had this setup, didn't they? I feel like they did. This setup right here. Bookshelf. That I'm sorry, I think I said this before. A lot of people use bookshelves as that thing to say, oh well, I don't read, but I look smart. And everybody looks at their bookshelf and goes, oh, what books do they use to look smart? Oh, that's a good one to look smart. Oh, we should get that good one to look smart. And like, because books are the thing where you can just pick them up for nothing at like a charity shop or thrift store or used somewhere at a card book. Because books are really not. Because books don't have that like, oh, this is worth money. Money, like there's no market that determines, well, this will be worth money. Now obviously there's certain books where it's like, oh, the first printing of this book was money, and of course someone's gonna come at me, oh, you idiot, there's hundreds of books and there's so many collectors who love books, this book's worth millions of dollars. Okay, great, fine, sure, fine. What I'm saying is, yeah, it's done. So what I'm saying is, there's no book, there isn't a big like easy market where it's like you can tell these ones are worth money, or there is like a way to, I don't know what I'm even saying, if you be honest. Preparing to install. What? Oh. Don't tell me you have to install crab. No, not yet. Okay. Launch. Running. Get running. Huh? Do I not see that? Why can't I launch it? Oh, there. I can launch it. Get started. Oh, I have to make an account. You suck. Yeah. And movies. Some movies do the same thing, but not to the same extent. You know, nobody just had movies to have movies. I mean, I'm sure that will happen. It'll turn from being books to movies, maybe, I think. Or certain people will have movies instead of books. You know? Oh, I think so. Or they'll look at the movies way before the books. Okay, good. Now let me see if that works. Username. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now, can I get that picture? Let's see. No, sorry. Let's see. No. Maybe it's because it's not. I don't know. Let me see. Now is there a game that's going to run this way or what? I'm so confused what's going on right now. Hello? No, computer, don't crash on me, please. The mouse is gone on the side. Oh, there you go. No, not the Epic Game Monster. What's it called? It's not here, is it? Dang, okay. Dang, that's loud. Holy crow. Yay. What? Okay, good. I was like, no, you don't. Cool. Now. How do I... Oh, processing flags? Okay, I wish I could, like, turn off the music right now, but I don't think I can. That's okay, though. So, yeah. Definitely have to set up Google. Because books are just easy to pick up, too. Because you look smart or look intelligent because you're like, hey, I have books. And I got, like, loads of books. Like, look at me. Kind of thing. Highfalutin. You don't even have to read. You just have to look like you read, right? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. But yeah. So. And then you got the movies, and then you got, like, something to do. It's weird. At least not where I was. Maybe not the people I knew. They didn't exactly have TVs in the room. Like, was that a thing? Was that a popular thing? I feel like it wasn't super popular for my area of the world. Didn't have TVs in the rooms. No, I didn't have a TV in my room. So my brother didn't. Chat just connected. Oh god. Oh god, I know what's happening now. I know what's happening now. Can I kill this audio? Kill the audio. Kill the audio. It's the audio. It's the audio. The audio is giving me chat problems. Yeah, the audio is giving me problems. Okay. I killed the audio. I killed the audio. I killed the audio. I killed the audio. I'm good. Don't worry. Don't worry, I killed the audio. Whew. I realized, I'm like, oh no. So yeah. Oh gosh, I just want to turn the music right off once I get it. Close. Close. Now give me, where is it? Where is options? Music off completely. Audio. Done. Play. I mean, I'll leave the ambient noise on. Sure, why not? But single player. What's single player? Let me single player. Now we can go. Oh, it's not what I wanted to do at all. I want maybe a little bit less than half. Like a little bit more than that. Maybe like right about there. Yeah, there. Ah, I hate this Monday. So what do you do in this game? Rise of the Ottomans. I guess I'll start with the Rise of the Ottomans. I don't know, which one do I start with? Yeah. War of the Legal Command. Okay, what do I do in this game? I wonder what I do in this game. What do I do? Okay. So confused what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, this looks confusing. Oh, there, play. Achievement be reached this session. Achievements cannot be reached this. Why not? Whatever, I'll just figure this out, I guess. Well, there you go. I don't know. So yeah. Cool. So what was I saying? Yeah. I think we just use it because it's super just easy to get books. So it's an easy thing to look like. Also, setting up a library isn't exactly the hardest thing. You get a shelf. You can have one shelf, right? And then you have a shelf, and then you have a bunch of books. I mean, that's it. Okay. The lands of the Tuscany are fertile with intellectual thoughts. Blah, 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 blah. Can I just play? Religion. It's Catholic, right? Catholics. Yeah, I knew that much. Republic. And what do I do? Oh god, this looks confusing as heck. Now, what am I supposed to do here? Oh gosh. This looks confusing. I'm sorry. Can I... Now, is it just one of these things where you just throw this over here? Or what? There are buttons I can click? What am I doing? I don't want to do this. Look at that. I don't want to wait for a life. Let's do it like this. Okay, cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this, though. Sure, but what did I just... Pause, oh. How do you unpause? How do you unpause? I don't wanna wait for life to be over. Where's the unpause button? The heck? It says pause. Oh, this game looks way too confusing. Oh, I don't like this at all. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm not playing this. This is way too confusing. I don't get it. I think I'm just done here. No, I'm done. Sorry, I don't care. Too damn confusing. Not that it's the worst, but oh my god, that would look like it was like 3 years of looking. Oh my god, it's bad. Yeah. Guess no one's coming. Oh well. Today, no one's coming, so. Why that one? I guess not. Oh well. Good. Right? Good. So yeah. Oh, yeah. Talk about what I want to talk about if no one's coming. That's cool. I like it. That reminds me of museums for some reason. I don't know why. Like an aquarium, maybe? I don't know. Let me just look at how at least looks like. DeLorean? Are you actually driving Hot Wheels? Because that would be cool. If you are, that's amazing. And like real Hot Wheels, you can actually buy. Like I have that. Oh, that's cool. I have a DeLorean. Just showing a DeLorean in the picture. I have a DeLorean. That's cool. Not that I love this game and I want this game, but let's add to wish list. But yeah. Oh, PC Builder. Is it gonna coming soon? Add to wish list. But is it gonna be free? If it's gonna be free, oh boy, that would be so cool. If it's not, then I will. Yeah, it is. Because it's in the free section. Or it was under the free stuff, right? Let me just check. Or just coming soon. Free game! It's gonna be free soon. That's amazing. That's cool. PC Builder. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Square Enix. Okay, let's get out of that. I don't care. I'll go to. Is there Pixabay somewhere? Did I change Pixabay? Do I have Pixabay? Alibaba. I got a rat of Pixabay, didn't I? I think I did. No, Pixabay. You got it. Yeah, I got him. Cool. So, trying to look for some more pictures to put up on with the thing. With this, yep. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'll give it 3 more minutes, and if nobody shows up, then I'll just start talking about what I want to talk about already. So, yeah. Yeah, so Disney's great. Yeah. So. That's the other thing, yeah. That's the thing, because Scott just talked about. Is it just me, or because this is Scott talking? Is it just me, or did people, or am I the only one who thought that the Wii was a bigger phenomenon? Because he's talking about the DS, and now it's sold so many, right? 153 units or something, 153 million. Sorry, 153 million. And then he goes, "Is it just me, or was I the only one who thought?" Because I thought that the Wii was a bigger phenomenon than the DS. Like, how did it do that? It was a bigger thing. You couldn't find them. They were scrubbing them everywhere. And then you go, oh, but the DS sold more. What? Crazy. Weird. In my opinion, it's just like, what? Yeah, I'm with Scott. I'm like, I thought that the DS was the Wii was a bigger phenomenon. I don't want to wait for the video. So. Oh, you have to. Okay. Yeah. So. I haven't seen the rooster yet. Oh, I got the rooster. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah. So, I was watching what was I saying? Yeah, you get that. So I was watching the Game Grumps last night. Well, I was watching old episodes, and so I was watching Twilight Princess, not Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and they were talking about Disney, and Dan was talking about his favorite Disney movie, which I'll get to because I like that movie a lot. But Aaron was talking about how, because Aaron Hansen apparently worked at Disney at one point. I mean, I don't personally think he did anything significant, but I don't know his history at Disney, so don't ask me. But then again, apparently the Fine Brothers also worked at Disney, so look, I don't know what the heck people do. Oh, and apparently the guy, Stuttering Craig from Screw Attack also worked at Disney, but he worked at I know what he did. He worked at in one of those gift shops, I believe, Muppets or something. The Muppets? No, maybe. Actually, I don't know exactly. He worked at a gift shop from what I know. So, or like a novelty shop. I don't know what you call them. Gift shop, yeah, gift shop, I guess. First one of the places. I don't know. Or is it Winnie the Pooh or something? I don't know. Winnie the Pooh is not one that I would think would be Disney. I don't know. It's weird. And then there's something like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which if you know that movie, I always thought that was Disney. And then it was like, no, it's not Disney. It's like, oh, you suck. Really? It's not Disney. It's like, no. Really? It's like, no. Wow. Anyway. So he worked at Disney, so he knows a little bit about this. So, like, there was a whole, they called it the Xerox Era, where, because the Xerox, I believe it's a brand of, I believe it's the term for a photocopier, but I believe it's a brand name, and we turned it into a generic name, and then we went back to a even more generic name. I don't know, it's weird. At a certain point, we called all copying machines Xeroxes. I think Xerox is a company, the brand name, of photocopying machines. Or it could be it could be the name for all industrial photocopiers. Maybe? I don't know. Let me look up Xerox. I believe I'm pretty sure it's a brand. Xerox, okay. Yeah, Xerox is a company. It's a brand. Xerox Holding Corporation. Xerox Holding Corporation is an American corporation that sells print and digital document products and services in more than 160 countries. Xerox is headquartered in Norwalk, Connecticut. Okay, having moved from Stamford, Connecticut. I don't care. I want to know things like on the sympathy of Xerox. I want to know like history. What is Xerox? Xerox was founded in 1909 in Rochester, New York. The Haloid Photographic Company. It manufactured photographic paper and equipment. Okay. The ones that we know, like the 60s, there you go. I just want to know, like, what's the 80s one? Like, the 80s would be where I would want it. CEO, the company was Xerox production line of the electric memory typewriters. Oh, Xerox typewriters. Okay, gained 20%. Xerox executive since 1966. I don't care about that kind of, like, history. I'm sorry, I don't care. This is dumb. I don't care who runs the damn place. I'm sorry, I don't. Rank Xerox. Corporate structure. This doesn't tell me anything. It's too much of these technical details that I don't care about. I'm sorry. Not that it's horrible, but oh my god. It's bad. But anyway, so he's talking about how there was a time. Well, because no, they're talking about furries, and our furries are basically like you like an anthropomorphic thing. You like something that's like living, not human. Does that make any sense? At least that's what I think. You like them. You're into them. It's not exactly necessarily sexual. It's not a fetish necessarily. There's a fetish side to it. There's that whole side to it, but it's not what it is. That's not what it is. It's not because he's saying, well, I was talking about, because he's just making like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was told that it's not what it is, because he said in one of the episodes, well, it's all sexual, right? So it's a fetish. It's like, not necessarily. No. Anyway. Right? And he goes, and because Dan's like, people call me a furry, but I don't know. Because in that whole other episode, they were like, well, you're not a furry if you're talking about, if this is all sexual. And he's like, well, it's not. And then this episode I was watching, he goes, oh, it's a new episode. He's like, well, it's not. It's like, oh, okay. So I am a furry then. Anyway. And then they're talking about the Robin Hood. Is it 70s Robin Hood? I think it's 70s anyway. Disney Robin Hood. And how, yeah. Oh, yeah. There was sexual. Like, she was so hot, Maid Marian. And then Robin Hood was hot. Anyway. That's not a thing. Anyway, I don't know why I had to, like, explain all that. I felt like I had to. I don't know why. Anyway. But, yeah. And so he's talking about that, and then he goes, yeah. Because he's like, Dan goes, I've never seen that movie. And so, oh. And then Aaron goes, well, it's kind of strange. It's the Xerox Era of Disney. Now, what that means is, now look, he's explaining it like they were broke and they had no money. I think it was more like we wanted to do bigger things. We just don't have the money to do so. So we're going to cut costs and try and save money by doing these things. I don't think Disney was not dumb, but like let it get to the point of where they were, quote unquote broke. Right? Just a sec. I have to find something now, please. No, it's not plugged. This is weird. Oh no, it's not. Is it plugged in? There we go. Okay, got it. Okay, good. Got it. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying, you're Disney though. They're not, quote unquote stupid. I'm not gonna say stupid, but they're not dumb enough to let it get to that point. It was more of like we want to do so much, but we don't have enough money to do that. So we'll cut corners to get it. And so basically what they did was they didn't have finishing artists, which were like cleanup artists, which they would take a rough drawing, they'd clean it up, and they would make it look better, right? And then they would ink it, which is like the last step, and then they would put it all together. And then you would shoot it, right? You'd film it. And so that's why some of the like cheaper budget stuff looks really weird, looks bad, or looks not so good. Like stuff like Hanna-Barbera or like whatever weird cheap off company cartoon you watch as a child, right? Movie or TV show, you know. Because they would because like someone like Disney would have like 2 or 3 layers before it got to that. So like you perfect it and it looked really nice and it was really good and really, you know. And so all they did was they took the first one, and so instead of like a pencil or maybe even a pen, I don't know, and they would just you photocopy it, and so it looked like it was darker and it was like inked over and like perfected. No, it wasn't. So, and they were trying to cut corners and all these other places too, where like, and so what they did was they ended up doing like this, taking the whole thing and being like, well let's take old footage, old animations, take this thing, and then just do exactly the same animation. There's a name for it. I learned this in one of my animation courses. It's not loop. Yeah, loop of animation, I guess. Not cell, because cell is the one drawing of the person, of the thing. And I'd love to own a cell. That would be so cool. But even the cheapest cells are still like a couple $100, which is because it's just animation and it's a cool thing. I don't know. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so I guess it's a loop of animation. The same segment of animation. Sorry, I'm sneezing. But yeah, I guess it's a loop of animation. Anyway, the way someone moves, exactly the same. So they used it from like Snow White, and they used it from a bunch of other movies. Well, a couple of other movies. So, and it's exactly the same movement, just with a different character on top. And there are definitely segments or sections of movies where you're like, that looks exactly word for word, exactly the same thing. Not word for word, like frame for frame, exactly. Like, and I don't think you could notice, really, if you don't look at it. Study it. And like, oh, okay. You'd have to, I think you'd have to have them side by side to actually understand what was going on. I think so. I think so, but maybe there's those avid people who like saw it. Back in the day, you were not going, wait, that looks so familiar. That walks like those. Interesting. So they would just copy a bunch of those things off to you. Which is, I guess, a bad thing, but... I don't know. I guess it sounds worse than it is. It's one of those things that just sounds worse than it is, in the sense that... they cheaped that up. Oh, come on. And then you watch it, you're like, uh-oh. And you watch the whole thing and you go, yeah. Or you watch like 3 movies and you go, oh yeah, those all had those in them. Like, oh, I never even would have known. But I'm sure that you'd be surprised how much like cost cutting and like corner cutting they do in animation. Oh my gosh. They cut so many corners where they're just like, they'll just reuse the same loop. Like, they will not make another kind of running animation. I think I've said this before. The Scooby-Doo running animation is exactly the same running animation, or at least the original Scooby-Doo, What's New Scooby-Doo. in throughout the entire show of the first Scooby-Doo, What's Your Scooby-Doo, it was all 100% all the same exact running animation, running loop of animation. So also they ran on 12s, not on 24, so they were doing every second frame. So if you know how animation works, you know how animation works. Sorry, gosh, something in my throat. That's 24 frames for 1 second of animation, and so it's 4 frames for 1 animation second. But you can do it on 2s, which that means is every second frame is a. Sorry, every second frame is a new frame. To save time and save costs, cut costs if you have to. I guess. I don't know. And Hanna-Barbera did it a lot, so. You don't have to have 80-something thousand frames. Like, I believe it's this, look. If I'm not mistaken, it's 24 times 0.60 times 60. That's not right at all. That does make sense. Let's start that over. It must be the other one then. It must be 24 times 60 times 60. 86,400. That seems like a lot. That seems like a really high number. And because you're doing 24 times 60 seconds, right? Which gives you 1,440. Right, so you're doing 1 minute of animation, but then you're doing times how many seconds, how many 60s. There are 60 seconds in a minute, so times. Sorry, there are 60 seconds in a minute. How many minutes? 60. Wait, yeah, 60 times 60. Yeah, an hour is 60 minutes, right? So then, if an hour is 60 minutes. You're adding 60 times 60, right? Maybe that is correct. 86,400. That's a lot of frames. It's a lot of frames. But a lot of times it's not. You're not animating everything. One person's not animating everything, or like, even if you're tasked, oh, you're doing this guy. You're not even going to do all of that character's animation. Usually. At least that's what I've heard so far and learned. There are people who are better at certain things, so you get. Anyway. But yeah. That seems like a crazy amount of them. I wanted to make a 60-second something or other, but good lord. Also, I don't know the techniques to make them work. My problem is the speed up and slow down and the naturalness of it looking. That's my problem. It's either too fast or like ridiculously slow because I like, oh, well, let's just bring this over. It doesn't seem natural. I don't have that natural. And that's what the teacher was saying in the course I was taking. She was like, that's a big problem that new students have, or new animators have. It's like knowing the flow, knowing the rate of your animation, knowing the speed. I don't know what's called. I don't remember what it's called or the word for it. I forget all the technical terms of your animation. So, and I'm terrible at it. I know one technique right now. It's well, actually, I technically know two. No, technically just the one. It's the speed up and slow down. So, dang it. I gotta learn all the other techniques. There's 12 fundamental techniques in animation. I have that, right? I believe so. And that's the thing, though. I'm the kind of person who's like, well, I gotta get all of them right? Then you realize, no. That's the other thing. You've got to...
I have to go with Matthew, pick some stuff up. I'll be back in an hour.
And I guess from what I've learned, it's like, you'd be surprised how many like. Well, no, because like if I'm gonna learn animation, you gotta learn all of it, right? It's like no, not exactly. It's like saying, it's the same as like making code or writing code. It's like being a programmer, coder, programmer, whatever it's called. It's like, what do you? No offense, but you're not gonna know how to do everything in code, and you're gonna be good at one thing. I know someone who started in, or was good at UI. He made UI. He made GUIs, graphical user interfaces, or user interfaces. So. So. There, yeah. So. So, yeah. So. You'd be surprised how much like cost cutting they do. They'll reuse the same animations. Well, that's the thing. If you're doing, well, if you watch back some of the old animations, well, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to say old animations for stuff, but I don't know. That's how they basically reuse animation, right? While still making new animations. Because if they're making animations with the same characters, or they would have because how it works is you got a background sheet, and then you got a cell of the character on top of that. And technically, and you could take that character cell and put him on top of anything. I'm sure Disney, for like stuff like the shorts, right? They're like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and Goofy and all those, like the short, the animated shorts, like Donald Duck. That's Swedish position. I guess that's who never started an argument. Who never showed a bit of temperament. Who's never wrong but always right. Who never dreamed starting a fight. Who stuck with luck. No one but Donald Duck. Yeah, that thing. That one, right? The Donald Duck. Anyway, those shorts. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if they used a lot of the exact same cells of animation and just put them over different things, depending on what it was. Because I wouldn't be surprised because of the whole fact that, I don't need to make another walking cycle. A good walking straight cycle. You just change the background. That's the other thing, too. I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, well, just change the background to adapt to this, or to adapt to that, or adapt to whatever. Right? I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. I'm just save money. I mean, you save money that way, so what's... Oh. Especially if time is your big thing. If you don't want movies to take 5 years every time, you could cut that cut the time down in half or down to a quarter and be like, well, we can just reuse some of these things again. It's great. Especially if it's TV stuff where it's got to get it to like TV or get to whatever every certain time, like once a week or something, like once a month or something, right? Like, well, then yeah. Probably like Hanna-Barbera just reuse the same animation cells all the time. Oh, especially also driving cells. They'd make one sec. They probably wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I haven't looked at it detailed enough, but be surprised they have like the same exact. Like they make 1 second of driving loop of animation, and then just play that same exact one over and over and over again. And then obviously make like a last one, like a first one getting into a car and last one getting out of a car, maybe. But maybe not even, because it could just like you could just have it stop and then just cut to them out of the car, right? Or in a car, Like, they get to a car and they're just in it. And so. So. Yeah, so, now back to what Dad was saying. He was saying his favorite Disney movie is... His favorite movie is, what's it called? The Black Cauldron. Now, I don't think it's my favorite Disney movie, but certainly it's really good. It's up there, though. It's up there in the Disney movie, best favorite Disney movie. Favorite Disney movie? I don't think I have a favorite animated movie, but I think I'm my favorite Disney movie. It's like, or one of my favorite Disney movies. It's up there. It's not my favorite. But, man. And it's the weird one that they don't want to accept as... They don't acknowledge it existing. They don't acknowledge it at all. They don't want to acknowledge that movie. Disney just like, no thanks. Not at all. Why? I have no idea. There's nothing weirdly bad about it. I was going to say, maybe it's just too dark and it was scary and weird and they don't want to have the thing. I don't know. It might be a little bit too... I don't know. It's weird because then I was like, no, but that's stupid because they always had weird... what's the word? Weird, like oddly dark things in movies. Almost every Disney movie had some weird, oddly dark thing to it. Maybe it was because these other ones were subtle and hinted at, and these ones were just like, nope. Because basically the whole story of the Black Cauldron is there's a dark demon lord, I want to say, and he wants to... With the Black Cauldron allows him to resurrect people from the dead, so he wants to make a demon army to take over the world. Like that, I guess that's a little bit witchcrafty and like weird. I don't know. Now, like I said the other day, I guess like when I was talking about how Disney doesn't want to put certain things on Disney Plus or won't yet. I don't know. I guess Disney. I mean, yeah, okay. I get some of the other ones, like, Song of the South. I don't think you should take it off there. You should do the whole thing of, well, we can't change our past, but this is not good. We're just going to show you it in its entirety. But you have to take it with a grain of salt that this was raised at the time, whatever, fine. Right? And they can't just be like, this is a bit scary, caution warning, at the beginning of the movie or something. I don't know. No offense, but I feel like Disney's trying to, like, or people are like, you've got to put a warning on that. It's like, no. If you watched the movie with your child, right, and if your child had any questions, you could answer them. No, you could parent your child. They say that all on the CU podcast, Pat and Ian always talk about, if you just parented your child, we wouldn't have to do this, this, that, and the other thing, right? It's kind of like the thing how in China, you're only allowed to play 3 hours of video... If you're under 18, you're allowed to play 3 hours of video games that have anything to do with, I guess the internet, or ways that they can connect you to the internet. Like, they can monitor it, right? 3 hours a day on the weekends. And so it's just like... It sounds dumb, but, like, they want to control... Well, first of all, they want to control everything in China. I'm just going to say it right now. They want to be able to control everything in China. Everything. I'm not going to get political here, but I'm just saying they want to control everything in China, okay? I'm just going to be blunt with you right now. Which is a bad thing. I'm going to tell you right now that's a bad thing. That is, like, legit definitely a bad thing. Anyway. Right? It would be like this, but if you just parented your children better, China wouldn't have to do that. But China doesn't care. That's the other thing, too. China's a dictatorship, authoritarian, communist country, so it does whatever it wants and whatever. That's kind of why we'll never have something like that. Because we don't do it that way. Anyway. But yeah. Because if you just parented your children better, and said, you can only get this much time every day, it'd be fine. But Anyway. So it's almost like, no, if you just explained to your children while you were watching it, then yeah. Or when it was afterwards, when you watched it and you explained to your children all the questions they had, yeah, maybe. Disney wouldn't have to do this stuff. It's like, I think it was Tom and Jerry where Whoopi Goldberg comes on the DVDs beforehand and goes, something, I don't know exactly what the details are, but something to the effect of, we have to, warn you, these are racist. We can't get rid of the past. We can't just change what we do. But this was a racist thing at one point in time. And it's like, oh my god. It's just what happened, though. Anyway. She comes on and like, oh, well, we can't change the past, but we have to also acknowledge that this is racist. And we can't get rid of them, so we're just warning you and informing you ahead of time kind of thing, like, advance, that you don't see this and go, whoa, they do that, what? Anyway. It was like my friend once said, because there's I don't know if you know, like, the Sandals, because Sandals is so it's like a tourism company, is it? Or like a flight, I don't know if it's exactly what specifically it is, a tourist company or a, what do you call them? Flight, travel company, like a planning vacation company. I don't know, but something to that effect. And he goes, how come every single commercial for Sandals, it's always black guys working people? That's just, is that not racist? And it's like, Sandals is in the Caribbean. They're all gonna be black, stupid. That's like my best friend said that once. I was like, no, because I kind of went, I was too young to figure it out or know that at the time, but like, oh yeah, oh, I see your, I know, I think I kind of had this like, I see your point, yeah. Not that like, oh, I agree with you, yeah. No, it's like, I see your point, and then I think I said that to my mom, and she was just like, that's the Caribbean. They're all gonna be that, they're all gonna be black, and I'm like, it's like, oh. That's cool. So yeah, anyway, so what was I talking about? This Disney? Oh yeah, Disney going. So I don't know why they don't acknowledge in any way. I think they've had one re-release of the movie on like DVD. I think it was either DVD or Blu-ray or something. One of the anniversaries of the movie, or one of the like editions. Like golden or whatever, diamond, whatever the heck they call it, or a version they have. They pulled out of the vault and did that. But other than that, they have nothing. They have no merchandise. There's no T-shirts. There's no nothing. There's nothing you can buy for that. There's no toys. No nothing. No merchandise whatsoever. And they don't acknowledge it at Disney World. Nothing. Well, that'd be such a cool ride, or a cool thing. You could do basically the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, where you we were on the boat and you're looking at all the things. But you could do it where you like walk into you're walking through like a dungeon or like a castle of some kind. It'd be so cool. But I don't know. I've never been to Disney World, or Disneyland, so Disney theme park, so But hey. So I don't know exactly what the whole setup is, so maybe there's a reason. I don't know. It's just really weird how Disney just wants to completely forget. No, it doesn't exist. Sorry. No, it doesn't exist. No. It's not a thing. No, sorry. A Black who? Black Cauldron who? Black what? No, sorry, stop. That doesn't exist. What are you talking about? No, it's not a thing. It's like, I mean, anyway, so. I don't know. People always say it's the dark age of Disney. It was like a couple of years, maybe like five to 10 years after Disney had died, and they didn't really have a direction yet, and so they were like trying too much. Cause see, the reason I think it might be because it was so off brand. It was so not. I don't know. They feel like it was so not Disney. I don't know. Strangely, well, it's too far off what we've been. Or they're just like everything around it doesn't work, so it's weird. So we don't want to. But like nowadays, people love that movie. Also, it didn't do super well. But again, at the time, it was one of those things where you're just like, ugh. Look, I'm not saying it's bad. But at the time, kids were like, it was a little bit scary for the kids. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Right? I have no idea. I have no idea. I just don't get it. I'd love to talk to someone and ask, why do you not even acknowledge, like, they don't even acknowledge it exists anywhere, because they have like the most stupidly obscure movies that have acknowledgments in like Disney, where it's like there's a character here or there's a thing here you could buy, or there's whatever, you know. They had Song of the South on certain soundtrack compilations, but they didn't ever do anything with the Black Cauldron for some reason. Why I have... Oh, where did I click? Why I have... Oh, that's what I did. No idea. Like, legit, I just have absolutely zero idea what the heck. So yeah, it's just like, what? Okay, this is just bizarre. What the heck is going on, man? They don't want to acknowledge it. I mean, there's a few movies they just don't. Oh, okay, you know what the stupid thing? Okay, you know what the really stupid thing is? They've got all those stupid live action movies they did from like the 60s to like even like to present day. Those weird movies, you're like, what? Why? You have this on Disney Plus, but you don't have this? Oh, I never even checked. Is that on Disney Plus? I believe it's like this. Ah, you suck. No. Okay, let's see. I have to log in, don't I? Probably do have to log in. I just want to know. I might not have to log in. Please tell me to save that. Yes? Not Disney Parks. Disney Plus. Thank you. Please don't tell me I have to log in. Please don't tell me to log in. Damn it. Okay, well, let me log in. Give me a second to log in. Give me a second here. Where is it? Blah, 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 blah. Ha, ha. Uh-huh. Boom, 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 boom. Where'd it go? I want to see if they have the Black Cauldron. I don't need that, do I? Oh, it's over here. Okay. What? No, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, anyway, where did it go? Where did it just go? What? This was, haha. Okay, so. Nope. Nope. No. Yeah, okay, so. Probably not. They have the weirdest, stupid movies on there. But I don't know if they have. And then that goes with the whole thing of well, then you end up with, see, they don't have it. They don't have it on Disney Plus. Stupid. Why? Ugh, anyway. It's just weird. It's just weird. Anyway, you get the whole thing of like, well, then we're gonna have to pirate. We want this movie. We don't own it. We have to pirate it. It's a thing that I think that Ian Ferguson talks about all the time, and he's like, don't complain to us. Don't try and, get us. Right? Sue us, whatever, blah, 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 yada, yada. Get at us for pirating something when you don't offer us a better way, a legal way. A way you condone. Drives people like me nuts. I'm one of those people that it drives me nuts. It's like for the longest time, it's like, yeah, okay, you're technically allowed to do that. Pause this. It's not what I want. I want to go back. Son of a dingus. Cool. Right? I just want to play that. There you go. Cool. Right? It's not that. Let me see something. If I like the Spider-Man collection here, does Spider-Man collection have the 60 Spider-Man in it? No. It just has all the things that they bought. Okay. Anything Spider-Man's in. Okay. Like Avengers Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame. God. Ugh. Yeah, Spider-Woman though. That's weird. They have the old Spider-Woman. They don't have 60 Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider... No, Amazing Friends? Spider-Man Amazing Friends? They don't have the original Spider... Oh, there they are. They do have the original Spider-Man. Nope, that's 81. I thought there was a 60 Spider-Man. They made an 80s version of this? I'm still confused. Original Spider-Man... Original Spider-Man TV show was when? See, there you go! 1966. Oh, wait. Oh, they're called The Amazing Spider-Man. The original Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. That's the right one? I believe so. Yeah! That one. Okay. That's called Spider-Man 67. You don't have the... Do you have the 67 version? Let me just check. I would put the 80s one. Oh, they don't let me. They don't let me open in a new tab and a new add it to whatever that was. I don't know what that's okay. You don't have. Do you have this one from the 6th? Probably no. 79. Spider-Man, but you don't have the. Oh, why do you have that one and not the original? Oh, somebody else owns that stupid who owns the license to this? Disney don't own it, do they? They own Spider-Man, though. Oh, they don't. Do they? Yeah, they bought Sony. Did they not? Yeah, they did. They bought Sony, did they not? Or they didn't. No! Or Spider-Man, the one they don't own the rights to, but they own all the, they bought the rights to certain parts, and then they have them when he's in a movie, I guess. Disney movie? Marvel movie? This is weird. When was this done? Shorts, Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Face First, Speedy Spider-Man. Not this one. Is it this one? No. Weird. Interesting. Okay, put the Halloween, I guess. Sorry. I think I'm going to be done soon. What's looking like? Oh, Harlem's terrible. Ichabod. Is this only gonna show me the Adventures of Ichabod? As in, like, it's only gonna show me trailer. I love the trailer for this. Come on. Disney's gonna crap all over me, but let's kill that. Yeah, that's weird. Look, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. They've got, okay, that's the other thing. They've got Toads. Oh, they had back in the day. They had Toad's Wild Ride. Okay, what kid is going? Oh, Mr. Toad. Oh yeah, Wind in the Willows. Yeah, I love that. That was a great movie. No, because if you go back to the Black Cauldron being too scary, yeah, but they had Ichabod, and the Headless Horseman story. What do you like? That's scary. Is it because it's all subtle and there's nothing in your face? I don't know. Like up front, I have no idea. Because they had Toad's Wild Ride of all things. Why the heck are you like you got Toad's Wild Ride, but you don't have anything from Black Cauldron? And Dan cannot be the only person who loves that movie. You know, me and Dan and there's not just like a tiny minority of people. Oh, there's not enough people who like it. No. There'd be people who like it. So that's where I start going. This is stupid. Now Disney is just being dumb because no kid was like, I wouldn't even be surprised if there was this like so many kids who were just like, or people in general who were just like, I don't even know what the heck Mr. Toad is. Sorry, I have no idea. I've never read The Wind in the Willows. I think I own The Wind in the Willows. Or my dad owns The Wind in the Willows. I have a Wind in the Willows in my house somewhere. A copy of it, I'm sure. But I'm not sure, so. I think I've seen it. Yeah, I believe I have, yeah. What's with Toad? Was Toad drunk? What was up with Toad? Toad went out of his mind, did he not? Toad went out of his mind, did he not? I want the trailer for the movie. Right? Oh, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, okay. Ichabod and Mr. Toad. It's just dumb how it... I still don't get this. I don't. I'm sorry. Unforgettable children's stories. Really. You consider the Sleepy Hollow a children's story? I consider Sleepy Hollow like a preteen story. I think it's, like 10 to 12. Not like I wouldn't necessarily tell. I don't know. It depends on the kid. Because a lot of those kids are like, no, I'm great at this. I know. I'm fine doing all this. Anyway. The Black Cauldron. There you go. I can watch it. Why did it not come up when I searched it? Stupid movie. So it is on Disney Plus. Okay. There's so many movies I know of, but I've never watched because they were whatever's beforehand. So they were like pre-roll trailers before other movies. Disney did a really good job of that. Like, and keeping it in your head, being like, and after years and years, I still have some of these movies that are like, I'd love to watch that because I saw the trailer for it or whatever. Yeah. So. So. What her name is Ilanwi. So such a like medieval kind of name. Ilanwi. Farron of the or Terran. Because well, the kid's name is Terran, and then the princess name is Ilanwi. Wow. This is not a trailer. I click trailer and it just gives me a clip of something stupid. I don't want a 2-minute clip of the movie. I want the trailer. There was a trailer for this. I saw the trailer for this damn thing. It was a maybe that's not technically a trailer, or maybe that's just called a preview. I don't know. Cool. I have a lot of them. Oh god. I just saw this here, the Beverly Hillbillies movie. It's so bad. It's not even that it's that bad. It's just that it's kind of... Oh, is Toy Story movie with the kid? No. That's Robin Williams. Never mind. I don't remember what the heck the movie was called. I can probably find it, because it doesn't seem like it would be that crazy. But... it was a movie on my, like... on my like on-demand service for my cable, and it was this kid. I don't even remember how, but somehow he gets to be the owner of a toy company, if I'm not mistaken. I think he had a toy. No, I think he had a toy idea, and he brought it to some people, and then they, I don't know, they somehow just were like, nah, boom, bam. You could just have the whole company or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. I don't remember what it was called. I just remember liking it when I would watch it. That's the other thing. It's like, that's the thing. I just remember liking it when I watched it. Like, just like, oh, okay. So, yeah. So yeah. If you know what that one was called, please tell me, because I mean, it's not a very good explanation, but it was something to the effect of he had a toy, or it might have even just been a product, kid's product, maybe, I don't remember, and then it just, I don't know, and then he somehow got a toy company, like he was running a toy company, and then he had to compete with, I think he might have had to compete with the other toy, like another rival toy company. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember necessarily what it was. I know the other one was not Heidi. Was it Heidi? Heidi, I think. Those are the two things I could get that were free. I remember that because somebody showed that to my dad, and he was like, one of my dad's friends was like, showed it to him, and he was like, you could what? And I just remember watching those two movies, or that one movie, like, over and over and over and over and over again. But I remember none of it. It's weird. It didn't sink in. I didn't retain anything about it. Nothing. Or enough about it to be like, to figure it out. So. Anyway. Do you have Night Museum 2? You do have Night Museum 2. I have Night Museum 3. Night Museum movies. The first one's great. The second one is very nice. Actually, I like it better than the first. Again, another movie I like more than the first one. Second one more than the first. And then the third one's just like, oh. Not that it's bad, per se, but. Bedtime Story. I remember that movie. Oh, those Dr. Dolittle. What is this? I remember that movie. That was a weird movie, wasn't it? Oh, the Gulliver's Travel movie. Oh, boy, that was... Oh, boy, that was not great. Oh, yeah, Alexander the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Home Alone, yeah, Freaky Friday. They just made a new version of this. I think it's Disney. Might not be Disney. I don't know. And it's just bad. From what I've seen, it's just bad. The Santa Claus is not a horrible movie. I'll Be Home for Christmas. That's some I don't know why, but for some reason, Blank Check. I remember that movie. I want to watch that movie right now. I want to watch that movie right now. I'm gonna be done right now, so I think that'll be it for now, guys. I want to watch a movie really badly right now. I do. Yeah. I think that'll be it for now, guys. So, adios, mi amigos.